This week, we'll be going over the Combat Veteran achievement in Fallout New Vegas. This is for completing 3 of the 2-star challenges added by the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC. And it really isn't going to be that hard to get done, especially with a guide to help you out. So we're going to go over all of those challenges and which ones I'd actually recommend doing, and those that I would recommend not trying to do. And now, let's get into it. So as I mentioned earlier, the Combat Veteran achievement is one that was added by the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC, and is for completing 3 of their 2-star challenges. There are 8 of these challenges, so you do have plenty of choices on what to actually go for. Some are definitely easier to do than others, but what I generally recommend is to get a decent way through the game, so that you're going to have access to weapons and can make it out to these different locations before you go after these GRA challenges. The first challenge is Even a God King Can Bleed for crippling Caesar's head with throwing spears. I wouldn't really recommend doing this one, as there are some easier ones in this list, but if you want to, you can go up to the fort to Caesar and start throwing spears into his head until it's crippled. Then related to this is another one that I wouldn't recommend doing is Historical Propriety for killing Caesar with a knife or combat knife. Just like with the last one, it's a very specific one to do, but if you're going to do one of these first 2, you might as well just do both. So you can cripple his head with the throwing spears and then just finish him off with some kind of knife. Moving on to the third challenge, we have Sic Semper Tyrannis for killing President Kimball with any one-handed pistol. You do have a lot of options for the weapon choice here, since you can use literally any one-handed pistol, but this is still not one that I'd recommend going after since it's so specific, and your only real chance to get it done is during the story mission where he has a speech that he's gonna give at the dam, and you're either supposed to protect him or kill him depending on who you're siding with. He's not going down very easily. Now for the fourth challenge, and actually the last one that I wouldn't really recommend, we have Talk About Owned for killing Benny with Maria. Maria is his pistol, which means you'll need to go to meet Benny at the tops, convince him to come to the room with you to talk, and then while you're in there you need to sneak up, pickpocket him to steal the gun, and then use it to kill him. Because of all those steps, this one can be tough to pull off, but if you've already got very high speech and sneak skills, this could be one that you do. With the 5th challenge, we're starting to get into the easier ones to do, starting with Dyin Ain't Much of a Living, for killing 5 members of NCR or Legion hit squads with weapons affected by the cowboy perk. There are plenty of guns that count for this, like the various revolvers out there, the brush gun, cowboy repeater, lever action shotgun, and trail carbine. Of course, I have the full list pulled up here for you to look through your options. And in order to get these hit squads to actually come after you, you'll just need to get some bad relations with either faction, and they'll periodically send these squads out to fight you. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below to let me know. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and if you want to support the channel even further, make sure you hit the join button and become a member. Then the 6th challenge is where it starts getting pretty easy to do them. We have Nyah for killing 10 chairmen, white gloves or omertas with any submachine gun, light machine gun, or minigun. That's a lot of options you can use for this one, and you'll basically just need to bring some of those and a lot of ammo into either the tops, the Ultralux, or into Gamora. If you have a high sneak skill, you can sneak them in, but we're just going to be killing them, so you might as well just refuse them at the door and start fighting immediately. The 7th one is another pretty easy one to do. We have Vault 13's Revenge for killing 15 super mutants with 5.56 pistols, plasma defenders, plasma grenades, power fists, rippers, or the Bozar. I usually just pick up that gun from Novak and head to either Jacobstown or Black Mountain to get these kills out of the way. Like with the other challenge achievements, I would just save beforehand, run through grinding out the challenges, and then reload the save so you don't mess up relations with any factions. Now for the last of these challenges, we have White Line Nightmare for killing 20 fiends, vipers, and jackals with tire irons, baseball bats, lead pipes, machetes, 44 Magnum revolvers, or sawed-off shotguns. Now to do this, I would generally just go into this area down here in Southwest Vegas to clean up all the groups of fiends in the locations around here that are crawling with them. It makes it pretty quick and easy to run through these with one of those melee weapons or a 44 Magnum. And so once you complete 3 of those challenges, you'll have the Combat Veteran achievement in Fallout New Vegas. And now, if you're looking for more New Vegas achievement guides, be sure to check out my New Vegas playlist, or whatever video of mine YouTube recommends.